Happy Heartswarming Eve, every pony, and welcome to my very first 10 Worst Songs list. I've been inspired by a dose of Buckley and Todd in the Shadows to do this. And that's all I need to say. I would have a better explanation, but I just want to go ahead and get on with this, and we have a better time. So, I'm going to get started. So, yeah, oh boy, we're going to be in for one shit fest, ladies and gentlemen. So, get a drink ready, get some popcorn, because we're going to be here for a long time. I need a drink to endure the pain. Oh boy. Oh dear, we better get ready for this. Let me pour to celebrate. And we're done. Alright now, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin, shall we? This is the top 10 worst songs of 2013. So we start out the list with a Justin Bieber song, of course, All Around the World. And why did I put this one on here? Well, almost entirely because of the hook, like I played earlier. And he says, 'cause all around the world, they're no different than us. I hate to break it to you, Biebs, but they are. And the fact that they don't act like douchebags about it. Considering all the shit that you've pulled off this year, you really, they are better than you. And of course, the song features another terrible Ludacris appearance, which I'm not even going to play for you because it's no different from his appearance on Baby, or any of his other stupid guest verse on songs that he tries to say. Really, it's not worth much talking about this song, because it's so boring. That's the best way to describe it. Anyways, I've had enough. Let's just move on. Never mix country and hip-hop together.
Baby, you a song that make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. What up, Nelly? All right.
Problems with Cruise. First, it's pretty much made like a hip-hop song except formatted to be a country song. And you can tell too, as I'm gonna break it down. We basically have shitty grammar.
Baby, you a song that make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise.
Okay, first of all, how can a girl be a song? The metaphor or simile makes no sense. And two, you make me want to roll my windows down? Newsflash, girls don't like it when your windows are rolled down. It fucks up their hair. So it's best to turn up the AC, you cheap dick. Shuck. And let's not forget repetitive lyrics.
What up, Nelly?
Yep, and let's not forget Piss Poor Rhymes, talking about a girl he wants to fuck.
When I first saw that bikini top on her, she's popping right out of the South Georgia water. Thought, oh good lord, she had them long tail legs, couldn't help myself, so I walked up and said,
Fuck, bragging about crimes and talking about a car with stupid, or a truck in this case, with stupid modifications.
down a back road, blowing stop signs through the middle, every little farm town. With you in this brand new Chevy with a lift kit, would look a hell of a lot better with you up in there.
Yes, and yes. And you can mix all that in with a totally unnecessary guest verse from Nelly, who really never added anything to this already boring country song. And we have basically a terrible song, to say the least. It seems to me that Nelly only did this because he wanted to get back into the spotlight, seeing as how he hasn't been relevant for years. Poor sap. Never stood a chance.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I
Why did this have to happen? How did this song get so big? It's garbage. I mean, it's bland. The lyrics are nothing being all that good. I mean, the production work is also kind of boring. And plus, the monotony also makes it feel like a chore to listen to. Boring, it's slow. And plus, what the hell is with the video? I mean, I'm not even going to show you the original video because it's way too disgusting. And I mean this crazy disgusting. Like, right, I don't even know what to think of to say about this video. I mean, the song is just forgettable, but the video pretty much makes it even worse. Although I have seen the director's cut version, and at least I can say it is better than the original video, but seriously, the song is still boring. And P.S. Smiley, you were the one who brought this all on yourself. Next.
Throw it up, watch it all fall out. Blow it up, that's how we ball out. Throw it up, watch it all fall out. Blow it up, that's how we ball out.
Why did you have to sell out, Rihanna? Just why? Pour It Up is plagued with numerous problems. Whether it be the boring backing vocals or backing instrumental, I should say, that does absolutely nothing to enhance the mood of this song and makes it boring. Could it be the repetitive chorus that goes on and feels like such a chore to listen to? And despite the verses being short, the monotony and the flow of it makes it even worse. Well, it's those two, and the real problem is the lyrics. It has the same tired dribble that I am pretty much sick of fucking hearing about. I mean, think about it, basically. What's this song about? Alright, let's see. It's about, well, strip clubs and spending money.
Strip clubs and dollar bills. Still got more money.
Check. Drinking and partying hard.
Patron shots, gonna get a refill. Still got more money. Strippers going up and down that pole. And I still got more money. 4 o'clock and we ain't going home. Still got more money.
Talking about a guy she wants to fuck.
So look in your eyes, I know you want some. And I still got more money.
Yes, and finally, talking about the goddamn haters.
Who cares how you haters feel? And I still got more money.
Double check. You mix all that in with everything that I mentioned previously, and honestly, it just makes me think Rihanna's no longer trying. Go away, Rihanna. Just take a break. Or better yet, never come back. Where do I even begin with this one? Well, for starters, the whole high school lyric is completely irrelevant. The whole comparison just doesn't work out in the end. Apparently, from what I'm reading from the lyrics, it's apparently about her pursuing a relationship with some other guy, but really, and then getting it on and all this other bullshit that I'm tired of having to explain. Plus, the backing vocal instrumentals is pretty much almost the same as Nicki Minaj's other stuff, with a few exceptions that I choose not to name. Yeah, and the featured Lil Wayne verse is useless as well. Nothing too interesting. It's just much of the same stuff. It seemed like she tried hard to tell a story, but it did not go well. I just don't know what to think about this song. Let's just go ahead and move on.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol. I got some damn bitches I can call. What's that? I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'm a ball to the day I fall. Yeah.
This is where we're starting to get into the really bad crap. And I mean, this is the bad stuff. Okay. This is, of course, Love Me. Where do I even begin? Well, let's start with the whole intro thing. Future isn't exactly a good powerhouse vocalist and can't carry the hook at all and stuff. And if you listen closely, just shut your eyes or you take out the video and you listen closely, you can hear that he doesn't sound too excited. And then Drake takes over out of nowhere, and neither one of them do really anything to stand out. And basically, yeah. And I'm gonna read you some of these lyrics to show you how bad they are. There's hypocrisy in them. When Drake says, I could give a fuck about no hater long as my bitches love me. But in the first verse, Lil Wayne says, Pushy ass nigga stop hating. Yeah. Way to contradict yourself. And then there's this line. Lil Tunechi got that fire, and these hoes love me like Satan. Wait, that whole metaphor doesn't make sense. Like, do hoes like Satan? Like, cause I don't even think Satan likes Satan. Now they're into some weird shit, but Satan? Not exactly. The whole simile just doesn't work out. And then there's some poorly edited transitions. A really too dark and boring tone that would actually work as a song, as a beat. And yeah, that's it. And don't even get me started on the music video. That's a whole nother rant for another day. Anyways, let's go ahead and quickly move on. I'm kind of dragging this out too long. Oh yeah, you saw it coming. You know you saw it coming. You know it. I know it. Everyone knows it. Robert Thicke is a creepy fuck! Okay, I'm more calm now. Let's actually talk about this song and why it's bad. Honestly, well, the beat might be catchy. That's all that's good about this song, to be honest. It gets so bad when you look at the lyrics. In fact, yeah, the thing is, apparently, there's these few lines that really bug you. Okay, let's read it through the bridge. Okay, now he was clothed, trying to domesticate you. But you're an animal, baby, it's in your nature. Okay, first of all, how would you know that it's in your nature? That is in her nature. You haven't known this girl that well. You've only met her for about 5 minutes in church or at the club. I don't know which, and I honestly rather not care. Yeah, and you only met this girl for that long because you think you know everything. But you just let me liberate you. You don't need no papers. That man is not your maker. Again, how would you exactly know that? And yeah, and of course, let's not forget it's T.I.'s wasted guest verse. It's really kind of sad that he's on this, because he actually knows the line and stuff. It's kind of a shame to see him on here. Both him and Pharrell, they're both wasted guest opportunities. Neither one of them does anything to really stand out from one another. Also, what the hell is with the music video? I mean, it's just them walking around and doing pointless stuff. Seriously, it's just stupid. Oh, and then there's the topless version. Damn. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Now let's go ahead and move on and quickly get this over with.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here, niggas.
Alright, I'm gonna save you half of the chorus because this song is annoyingly repetitive. Main problem was started from the bottom. Yes, it's repetitive. I mean, it repeats the whole phrase throughout the entire run of the song time 32 times. Yes, 8 times started from the bottom, and then there's 4 chorus hooks where it's shown. Yes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 8 times 4 is 32. Hooray for math! But seriously though, this song is annoyingly repetitive. And while the verses may be short, it's the monotony and the flow that makes it feel like such a huge chore to listen to. Plus, these whole comparisons are really terrible. I'm gonna read you some of them. Ada kept it real from the jump. Living at my mama's house, we argued every month. Oh no, not back talking with your parents, that thing that all teenagers have to go through. Who knows, maybe there might have been some serious arguments, but he doesn't specify what it was about. And nigga, I was trying to get it on my own. Working all night, traffic on the way home. Oh no, not dealing with traffic. Most people who work at a real job have to deal with. Yeah, it's really not good comparisons. And there's nothing other good. Bragging about the money. And this is the problem. Never told a story at all. There's just little to no details. If maybe Drake explained better, then maybe I wouldn't have a problem with it. But he didn't. Plus, it's annoyingly repetitive and bad instrumentals. Really boring too, which is kind of a shame. Anyways, moving on.
I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Maybe I don't even know I can explain this whole song. Just from that clip alone, it's so terrible. I mean, the production work is just mind-blowingly bad. All of the rapping is terrible. The lyrics are a bunch of gibberish. It's just so... No! Alright, let's be serious here for just a minute, though. Let's actually do a quick, deep lyrical analysis, because they should. Okay. Alright now, so let's go through verse 1. Niggas be hating, I'm rich as a bitch. You have to brag on 100K I spend on my wrist, $200 I spend on your bitch. Do me a what is this? What the fuck am I reading? It's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Okay, here's what this song is about. Been out. Basically, riding in a nice car and spending money, girls, bitches, and all the other stupid shit. There, that's it. I'm done. Seriously. I don't need to talk about this song further. It's that bad. Let's quickly get to number 1 before I go crazy. It feels kind of difficult to put a song from an artist that actually was once good. But I mean, it happens. I mean, no one can keep the fire going forever, and eventually the youth will die out, and then another youth will come in. Or should I say, the old will die out, and another youth will come in. But until the end of my days, I will never forget a huge drop like this. You broke my heart, will.i.am. You broke my heart.
I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. They're saying They're saying
Why did you do this to me, will.i.am? Alright, you remember what happened in Space Jam? When all the NBA players lose their talent by aliens? I kinda think something similar happened to will.i.am. Because remember 09 when he just became crap with the Black Eyed Peas with Boom Boom Pow and Omnibeat? Well, those can't even compare to how bad this song is. Honestly, the music is just ugh. And usually will.i.am can make good beats, but here, who thought this beat was a good idea? What, did they just get up and just throw stuff at a synthesizer across the room? Oh, and all the guest verses are terrible. Diddy has to brag, of course. Hit-Boy doesn't have any verses, just a sort of a quick type deal. Waka and Weezy suck as usual. And Britney Spears isn't changed from the original track. The original Scream and Shout was bad, but this remix here makes the original one look like a masterpiece. I'm serious. Honestly, go away, will.i.am. I'm serious. I've had enough of you. Everything you do is annoying. Either start repeating your formula of what you used to do, or just get up and leave. And there you go. Those are my 10 worst songs of 2013. And here's a quick list of
Versace, 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 whoa, Versace, 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 go Versace. I got that power. I got that power. I got that power. Power, power, power.
And there you go. Those are my honorable mentions. With that said, I'm done. I'm CoffeeLover239, and I'll see you in the next part. Peace.